do have a friend that lives in Louisiana, and I definitely plan to visit her at some point. It would be great. I left for a second. I didn't answer that question. Because you asking me pregnancy questions, girl, I am not no doctor. You need to take that to an ultrasound. Thank you. Hey, I was wondering if you was gonna show up. I hope it turns out the way that you want, though, Chucky. What was her name? What was the name of the bride of Chucky? She had a name. Hey, Google. What was the name of the bride of Chucky?
Tiffany Valentine. According to Wikipedia, Tiffany.
There you go, Tiff. There you go, Tiff. And that's exactly the same question she was asking in the Son of Chucky. They couldn't decide if that child was a boy or a girl, so it became both. Yeah, don't make a break for freedom. I'm gonna actually reread this since you're here now, Renika. Yes, Glenda. I really enjoyed that movie as a kid. We got The Sailor in reverse, which is New Influences and Wanderlust. And then there is The Assassin in reverse, which is Ruthlessness and Conviction. And at the bottom of the deck, we have The Warrior, Perfectionism and Burnout. I need it, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a collective reading. I always start the lives with a collective reading. Thank you for the follow, Tiffany. A storm has grounded your ship, leaving you feel trapped and restless. A difficult time may lie ahead, so even though you're eager for a change of scenery or a new venture, now might not be the best time to pursue it. Don't make a break for freedom at the first opportunity. Acting made impulsively now won't work out in your favor. That's because it's eclipse season, y'all. Not even just eclipse season. It's an eclipse right now. That shit happened yesterday. The energy is chaotic. And eclipse energy brings in mood swings as well as upheaval and chaotic events. So it is not the best time to be trying to do new things. However, do continue. If you have recently, prior to the eclipse, started hold on, I'll read that in a second. Recently, prior to the eclipse, started implementing new things. Do continue doing those things. But if it's something that you haven't been doing prior, it is not the time to start it. If anything, it's probably the time for revision, because if I'm not mistaken, Mercury is also retrograde. If it's not retrograde right now, I know that it happened recently, within this month. I was wondering why my emotions were all over the place yesterday. And I feel you. I think it was last Thursday. I just woke up in a fucking foul ass, bum ass mood. I was like, I should just quit it all. I should just quit it all. Thank you for the follow, Kaylee. Thank you for the follow, Maris. I was like, I'm not getting what I want. And I've been so consistent. I've been consistently posting every day since October. It's been some months. I've also been working on expanding my skills. Thank you for the likes on the live, you guys. It definitely helps circulate the is my fiance going to be pregnant with a healthy baby this cycle? Baby, I don't answer pregnancy questions. I'm not a doctor. But I hope that it does go well for you. I'm not the one that's gonna sit here and lie to you and purport that I can do magical things that I can't. Okay? Man, that is though I did have the thought that there's probably some kind of holistic things that you can do or that they can take to promote fertility. I don't know what those things are because I have no business and no interest in pregnancy, so I'm not the one for that. You know how like there's birth doulas, like people who not only physically and like medically but also spiritually aid mothers in bringing in new life into the earth. And I don't know exactly what they do, but I like maybe they align their chakras and shit and make sure they calm and stuff. Yeah, maybe look into like herbs for that. But there's also death doulas, and I've always felt like I would fit more being a death doula than a birth doula. I'll help people transition to the other side. I don't think I'm the one to bring the babies in. Yeah, there's people that like help you. I suppose like hospice, like hospice care, but more in like a spiritual and esoteric sense. Why don't we just look that up? Why don't we learn a little bit right together right now? Hold on. Let me see. What does a death doula do? Google that right quick. A death doula or end-of-life doula provides non-medical... Okay, it's not medical. Thank you, Radhika. Thank you. Provides medical, holistic support to individuals and families before, during, and after death. They offer emotional, spiritual, and practical guidance to ensure comfort, dignity, and personal wishes are met, acting as a calming presence while assisting with planning, vigil sitting, and legacy projects. Key responsibilities of a death doula: end-of-life planning, helping with advancing care directives, legacy projects, recording memories. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Recording memories and planning vigils or funeral wishes. Physical and emotional support, creating a peaceful environment, providing companionship, and offering comfort measures like soothing music or gentle massage. Caregiver support and respite. Easing the burden on family members by sitting with the dying person, providing breaks, and offering guidance to caregivers. Education and guidance, explaining the signs and symptoms of the dying process to families to reduce fear and anxiety. Vigil sitting, offering a calm presence during the final hours of life to ensure the person is not alone. Post-death support, offering gentle guidance, support, and resources to family members immediately after a loved one has passed. Unlike hospice nurses, death doulas do not provide medical care like administering medication, but they work in conjunction with medical teams to support the patient's holistic needs. And that's more up my alley. I love old people. Tell me your stories. Share your reflections of your life. If no one else will listen to you in that regard, I will. And so we have the assassin in reverse. Interesting, since we were just talking about death and death doulas. Let me find this. Assassin. It's got to be one of the first few. Here we go. The assassin knows that relief comes after completing an unpleasant task quickly. Perhaps you've taken things too far and cut too many ties, leaving you alone and unsupported. It's time to reassess your coping methods and start rebuilding bridges, not burning them. Interesting. I've been getting this a lot for like the past 2 weeks, like a need of building community. Refining your support system. And then this one is talking about a storm has grounded your ship, leaving you feeling trapped and restless. A difficult time may lie ahead. So even though you are eager for a change of scenery, or you need your people right now, that's what came to mind. So even though you are eager for a change of scenery or a new adventure, Now might not be the best time to pursue it. Don't make a break for freedom at the first opportunity. Acting made impulsively now won't work out in your favor. And this specifically says, perhaps you've taken things too far and cut too many ties. Interesting, because so like with the eclipse happening right now and stuff, I mentioned that there are mood swings that come along with that, and I feel like that could also include feeling irritated. I've been feeling irritated. I've been feeling so easily irritated the past couple days. And with that may come the feeling of wanting to like block people out, but that's the exact opposite of what really needs to be happening right now. Remove this. Where is here it is. We're gonna get into the tarot now. And we have the Death card and the Page of Pentacles, which the Page of Pentacles is an offer. It's often like the start to a business as well. But this is a solid practical offer. It's something that can grow into something sustainable. But right now, as it is, it's not exactly that, but it has a lot of potential for reward. I'm trying to think of all the meanings that I can remember off the top of my head without looking at the card. This is Virgo energy as well. So this is like service. And then death. That is the end to something, but it's also a rebirth and a new beginning. So reconsidering an offer, a transformation in something, maybe that's these humble beginnings becoming those seeds that have been planted, turning into something fruitful. Manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, and diligence. So something that started out as a manifestation, transforming into making its way into the 3D, into the reality. Hey, little girl, this is a collective reading right now. If you would like a personal reading, these are my prices. That's my little menu. You can also feel free to let me know if you would like to look at that again at any time. I feel hot now. I'm like sore from working out, especially on my side. That shit hurts. Okay. We have a Four of Wands, Aries energy, as well as the Strength card, Leo energy. The Four of Wands is community. It can also represent the home. But the Strength card reverse is insecurity, self-doubt, low energy. So this is like a lack of support, which I posted some because I was just hot. I don't know. I just on my esoteric channel, I just posted reading today, and I had to split it into parts. Yeah, I had to split it into parts because my storage had cut me off. So the next part will be posted tomorrow. But it was greatly talking about feeling unsupported. Yeah, this one. Right here. So I feel like that might have some kind of relevance. Yeah, look at 6 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this also can indicate a lack of support, but it says here, one-sided charity, strings attached. This is giving, yeah, giving with strings attached. So maybe you have, in the environment that you have been subsisting in up until this point, experienced relationships as being very transactional. I want to read what that first card was talking about again. The Sailor. The storm has grounded your ship, leaving you feeling trapped and restless. A difficult time may lie ahead, so even though you're eager for change and new scenery. Okay, now I'm also getting that there's a desire for new community, but also not being in the proper headspace to engage with it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, Renika. Much appreciated. What else is at the bottom of that? There's a need for self-care. Self-development. 8 of Pentacles. More Virgo energy. Taurus energy as well. There's a need to ground yourself. All of this is fire energy, these two, and then these are earth energies. So there's a need to calm your inner fire in a sense. It's like you have too much energy for, I want to say, the task at hand, but I don't know what the fuck that task is. Look, the 8 of Pentacles reverse is also misdirected activity. A lack of passion, inspiration, and motivation. It also speaks to perfectionism. This is a time for you, because you're feeling unsupported in, or you have felt unsupported in the relationships and potentially environment as a whole that you have been surrounded with up till now. And you're looking for another community to pour back into. But the thing is you're needing to pour that, you're not recognizing that you've been freed up to be able to pour that energy back into self. To grow your own roots. That's the thought that I had. roots. I need to change the water in these flowers today. Success after having a lack of resources, after financial instability with the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Six of Wands. A lot of like fire and earth energy. Which is a bit unusual because usually fire goes with air and earth goes with water. Like they boost each other. And when you think about like elements, fire needs oxygen in order to like flame to survive. And fire can be carried through with air. And earth needs water to be nurtured and to grow. With fire and earth, I just keep thinking about how earth snuffs out fire, how earth, like if you have a fire, you could fucking throw some dirt on it and like have it be done. But now I'm questioning, how can fire and earth work together? You know how firefighters will start controlled fires? More like chaos. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. But you know how firefighters will start controlled fires in like wooded areas and stuff? It's like a form of maintenance in that it prevents overgrowth. There's like a need for like a clean sweep. Interesting. So you know what I just thought about right now? Wildfires reset for us and are good for the soil, because also like the debris from the fires, from the like burnt trees and stuff, like is good mulch for the soil too, which ties into the death and rebirth. Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you for the likes, you guys. Thank you for the likes, Aubrey and Renika. Yeah, but I just got the thought now that this energy, this fire energy that you have carried on with, this was developed from your old community, and as such it's not beneficial to be carried on with it into your new community. So like there needs to be a clean sweep. Like this needs to be put out in order to be reignited in a more practical way. Earth is practicality. Because when I think of fire and fire energy, it's like drive. And prior to this current state, your drive was misdirected energy. Is that what it says? Misdirected activity was misdirected in poor habits. Because earth energy is like your habits, the things like that you, earth energy is doing. So there's a need for, in this, I was going to say, so there's a need for grounding to calm the self so that you can reignite your passions and direct them into healthier and more productive, nurturing habits. Which, the sounds that I've got playing right now are for grounding your energy. Thank you for the rose, Alexa. The roses. Much appreciated. And I've been playing this same frequency for like since I've like been doing the daily lives, which was beginning last week. I'm sorry, I'm not doing free readings right now. Well, this is the free reading, the collective. But I do encourage you to stay and listen and also participate in the collective reading. If you have like any downloads that come to mind, like I encourage this being like an open discussion. Yeah, this is the collective reading. So it's not just for any one specific person. It's meant to resonate for a group. Because we all come from the same energy source, right? And so we all have like the same goal of like union. Communication. Okay. And so now this is making me think that this is cautioning us, right? This is cautioning us to not act hastily. Because we're not going to be driven to making the most practical decisions. Can y'all hear that? I don't know what the fuck my brother got going on. Bro, this shit threw me off a little bit, low key. That brother needs some grounding for damn sure. For certain. Y'all hear? Did y'all hear that though? I don't know what he be listening to. Yeah, like what the fuck? Y'all saw me looking. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So let us continue. things that are hidden, illusions, dreams, fear, and anxiety. Oh, I was also going to say that emotions of fear and anxiety affect the decision-making portion of your brain negatively, to where you're not able to make the most sound decisions. So if you're moving from a space of fear, which ultimately is at the root of this feeling like you need to do something now. Something has to happen now, and it's because you're fearful of there not being change. But acting from that state is not beneficial. Stability. Thank you, Roulette. And we have the Six of Wands, which is recognition and success, and then the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is more internal, though. Recognizing your own power, your own boosting your own confidence. You could be having very prophetic dreams at this time. And then you have the Page of Swords, learning. The Queen of Wands also indicates courage, focus, determination, joy, and a zest for life. And the Six of Wands, both of these are Leo energies. The Queen of Wands also can indicate Aries energy as well. But the Six of Wands also indicates progress. So this is like identifying what makes you excited about life again. Learning yourself, learning your insecurities and confronting them. But this is what's hidden in the moon. This is what you're not seeing clearly. Where you're effectively stuck. I want to clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. You're the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy. Walking away. Leaving behind. And there's the Temperance. Properly identifying what needs to be left behind and what can go with you. And that's where this period of stagnation, that's what this period of stagnation is for. Is for us to delve into the depths of self, to recalibrate our values, and what drives us, so that we can go towards that. So this is a moment of deep contemplation and personal transformation. The Tower reverse, Pluto energy, also Scorpio energy. Oh no, this is not Pluto, this is Mars. Yeah, so that's Aries. But Mars is the traditional ruler of Scorpio as well, so. And I typically, because the Tower, whether upright or reverse, is a sudden change, is a transformation, is a breakthrough. But when it's in the reverse, I tend to interpret that as an internal transformation, an internal breakthrough. Something shifting within you after much consideration. Leaving behind overindulgence, heavy partying. No longer like building friendships and connections based off of that. So like if you're used to building friends based off of, like, say you made a group of friends because you always smoke together, you always go out together. This is no longer building community based off of those things, and building community based off of the things that you really value. Yeah, death, endings, that's what's transforming, is your standards of companionship and community. This is like no more small talk. Evolution, yeah. Not tolerating small talk bullshit. Oh. And the Queen of Cups came out. Which I believe that the Suit of Cups is about finding your values. Because like how I said, Earth energy, which is the Suit of Pentacles, is like practical action. Consistently being in pursuit of something, routine, committing to something. In order to commit to something, you have to know what you have to have an understanding of what it is about it that you value, which is the water nurturing the soil. This is very interesting. close out with today. This is what I thought. See, and I think that's because like this is a collective thing going on. I just saw a pic of one today. He was the least scary hermit. What do you mean? Like a person? Like an actual hermit person? Or you mean like hermit crabs? Okay, okay. Yeah. Let me see. Now I want to see. You scared of crabs? Oh, yeah. And this is like, as an animal, this is what I identify as. Because I am a Cancer, but I am a Virgo moon. Which is literally a hermit crab. I love to eat them, but they're so scary looking except for him. I thought you were saying you love to eat hermit crabs. I was like, oh my god, you just said he was cute. Oh my gosh. Look at his eyes, you guys. Please. Look at his eyes. And his little shoes. He's got little shoes. He's so baby. Yes. Oh my god. Hold on. It stopped the frequency music. Hold on. It seemed like it's just us today. And you know what? That is fine. That is fine. Sometimes that's what it is. We are the collective today. 222 12:22 right now. As I said that. Oh my god, please. Oh, and then as I say that, another person enters. Hello. Welcome to the collective. Hey, JV. I think that's what your name was. Hi. Have you been in my lives before? Or are you new here? Because we were at... I'll try to give you a summary of what we were talking about. Especially if you... This is a collective message, right? So it's... collective. It is an energy that a lot of us are in right now, and I think that's very indicative of the eclipse that just happened yesterday. The energy is still up in the air, and it will be affecting us for the next few weeks, which eclipses bring mood swings, upheaval, chaos, all around chaos. And the collective reading that I just did, it was very insightful, because we started out with just these two cards, the Strength and the Four of Wands, which both of them are fire, and then it came out with both Pentacles, which both are earth. And I found that to be interesting, because usually air goes with fire and earth goes with water. And I had to, we also had to think, because like they helped me, we had to think of like, how does fire and earth go together? And one of the things we came to conclude was how that forest fires, there are natural wildfires, of course, but I was thinking of how firefighters will intentionally set controlled fires, because that it's like a reset. It nourishes the soil, right? All the debris from like the burning trees and whatnot. There's like a need for a reset. And if you've been feeling like stagnant or kind of stuck or kind of just like indifferent, or like things aren't really happening right now, and it's because there's a need to recalibrate your values so that you are able to move accordingly in the near future, so that you can properly direct your energy. And the energy that you have now, the fire energy that you are existing in now, is tainted from the things that you are trying to leave behind. And so that fire has to be snuffed out and relit in order to be properly directed in the new era, particularly new community, because I've been getting messages of community for like 2 weeks now. Yeah, that makes... I'm glad that I've summarized this for us all. That makes so much more sense. But there's a need to snuff out this fire so that you can have a clean start, a clean fire, a clean passion, a clean burning in your new community. And it's also like raising your standards of companionship, things of that nature. So yeah, that's what we got from this reading, and I'm about to pick some cards. So look, I think we should slow down. I think we all need to slow down. Oh shoot. Do you even see me that way? I'm in so much pain. Interesting. And y'all see how long I was sitting there with the deck split like that? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning. A fresh financial start. Fresh opportunity. I also thought of bridging the gap. I don't quite know how that's relevant, but that's the thought that came to mind. Happiness is my priority. This is a new era of prioritizing your comfort, no longer setting yourself on fire to keep others warm. Ah! That's why this flame was tainted. Because it needed you to be... That's why this community was faulty, because it needed you to be in this state of insecurity, of self-doubt, in order for this community to stand. She. Ooh. But now you're transitioning to this flame. An era of success and confidence and determination, which is rooted in your own happiness. An era of alignment. Ooh. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck. This love scares me. And then it's 11, which 11 is a number of mirroring. Many of us have not consistently had a not just consistently, but had a whole community of people, or been in an environment where everyone around us was equally pouring into and investing in us the same way that we were for them. And that can feel overwhelming. You matter. Oh my gosh. You guys, entering spaces where you matter to everyone there. And that can also be overwhelming because in the previous spaces that you were in, they did not hold you accountable. Because they, for one, were averse to accountability themselves. They didn't want to be held accountable. Because if they were held accountable, that means that they would have to change and grow. And you were the only person around in that environment that was willing to do that kind of work. And so you're like carrying that on your back for not just yourself, but everyone around you. But in these spaces, these are spaces of people that are going to hold you accountable. So it's like if you say that you're gonna work on something, they're gonna be checking in on you, asking asking about your progress, type shit. Before, you were always the one who was constantly challenging everyone to be better. And now you're in a space filled with people who are doing the same for you. And the tables have turned in that sense. And it's not to say that you're necessarily like lesser than. Because obviously, if that were the case, you wouldn't be in these spaces. Oh my gosh. Aw. This is a new beginning in fertile ground. In spaces where you can actually grow and are encouraged to do so. Sincerely. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to read this card that was at the bottom of the deck in the beginning of the reading. And then I'm going to roll some astro dice. And I think I'm going to just call it there for tonight, you guys. Usually, like, I'll do, like, personal, paid personals. But I need to fix my sleep schedule. Who brought seducing spirits to Earth? That's a very good question. You mean like Jezebels and like succubus and incubus type beats? Warrior. Yes. Interesting. In your efforts to improve, you've set yourself in competition against something or someone, perhaps even an imagined perfect version of yourself. That primal need to win is driving you. It feels great to come out on top, no matter the damage you take in the meantime. Whether you learn to curb that impulse or use it to grab your goals, be aware of its presence. So this is the warrior spirit. I feel like this just ties back around into redirecting your fire. Before, you could have felt like you were constantly fighting for other people, and in essence fighting them, because you're fighting for people who don't want to change, who don't want to grow. But now you're fighting for yourself, which gets reflected back to you in people who will fight for you too, who will advocate for you as well, who will put you on, mention your names in bigger rooms that you're not in. Stop asking me to invite James Charles to my live. He keeps asking me to invite James Charles to my live. I don't even follow James Charles. And blocking him is not even gonna work, because it asks me to invite people that I have blocked too. Like, why would it do that? What the fuck is that? One of my journals today that I'm not fighting nobody no more. Confirmation burp. Okay. Let me roll the dice. And then I'm gonna do my yoga. I need to stretch. Do my yoga. I need to stretch. I kind of want something else to eat, but then I would have to cook. Would it be too much to cook right now? Because I have these, like, here, let me roll these. Maybe I will cook. I need a meal. I ate a few hours earlier, like maybe 4 hours ago, but that was the first thing I ate today, because I woke up at because y'all, yesterday after I got off alive to like continue recording stuff and whatnot, I was up a long time. I was up a long periodically time, and which I recorded and then also ate and did like a whole thing of skincare, not just my regular skincare routine. I also exfoliated because I needed to. My nose was dry. I exfoliated, and I did a face mask, and I put some cucumbers on my eyes, and I ate as well. So I ain't gonna sleep until like 8 in the morning. Hashish is not good. It's not good. But I woke up at like 3 p.m. and then I ate, I don't know, like 4 hours ago. At like 10. But that was my first meal of the day, and I need to have another meal. But that's gonna take me a while to cook. Like, I have these salmon pinwheel things that are stuffed with like crab. Like, okay. I have these salmon pinwheel things that are stuffed with crab, and they're really good. And I put it in the fridge to like thaw out earlier. If it's not thawed out, then I'm just not gonna have a meal, and I'll eat some hummus instead. And I have Valentine's Day chocolates that I can snack on. That might be the move, you guys, because it's already about to be 1 a.m. Appetite's still gone. That's terrible. That's unfortunate. That's greatly unfortunate. And I don't know, I might just be saying that because I love food. But I also understand, like, in particular, like, going through, like, an ascension, you don't really eat as much. So do I. Is it just like an appetite in general? Like you lost appetite for anything? Or you just don't want to eat the shit that you have? Because I know you be picky like that. But we have the 11th house, which is community. It's also the online space. And then we have Capricorn, reputation, stability, ambition. And we have the moon. Anything. I'm just not hungry, which is strange for me. Well, are you stressed? I feel like stress ruins an appetite. Hey, Google, can stress ruin your appetite?
On the website psychiatry.org, they say, for some people, experiencing chronic stress leads to reduced appetite. Also, exposure to chronic stress can contribute to depression, which is often associated with reduced appetite. There are also differences between in how we respond to acute, immediate stress and how we respond to longer-term chronic stress.
I mean, you was hating that job for a long time before you left. Did you feel stressed in your job? Because this might be like a moment where you're like, what's the word? Your systems are re-regulating. Your nervous system. Your nervous system is like settling. Okay. So, this is a community that understands you at your core and encourages your ambition and your dreams, and it's like a wish come true. Because the 11th house is Aquarius. Aquarius is a star card. The star card is hope, healing, and wishes. Wishes coming true. And the moon is your innermost self. These are people, and then Saturn is also stability and structure. Saturn is Saturn, stability and structure. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So these are people, and the traditional ruler of Aquarius is Saturn. So these are people that provide you with structure that is healing. Finding community and people that provide you healing structure. So like a father. But like as a group of people. Which Saturn is Big Daddy Saturn. Father Saturn. Fathers are meant to provide nurturing structure. Well, the 11th house is groups. So yeah. And community has been like a huge theme in the readings in the past like 2 weeks. So yeah, this isn't just like a one person. And I think just yesterday, one of these cards was talking about finding like-minded people. If that wasn't in the live that I did yesterday, then that was in the reading that I posted today. You heard that in the frequency? Yeah, this is like a community of very nurturing people. And it's also motherly too. Like, these are people who will emotionally nurture you. Because Cancer rules them. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and we have the moon here. So we have Capricorn and Cancer. Which both of them are on like both of them are like on the axis of like, let me just Google that. But I was gonna say the axis of like nurturing and stability, but I want to see what it like actually says, because I know Leo and Aquarius are the axis of the ego, where Aquarius is like the detachment from the ego and Leo is like the full embrace of that. And Pisces and Virgo are the axis of service, or no, boundaries, where Pisces is having no boundaries and Virgo has a lot of boundaries and stipulations. Yeah, security and nurturing. The Cancer Capricorn axis is the astrological polarity of security, balancing emotional nurturing with public structure and legacy. It connects the private home sphere with professional ambition, often representing the parenting axis. That's what they call it. Mother-father archetypes. This cardinal axis deals with building lasting foundations by merging inner emotional needs with outer world responsibility. Key themes. Emotional versus practical security. Cancer seeks safety through comfort and emotional attachment, while Capricorn seeks it through material stability, reputation, and control. Self-parenting axis. It highlights the need to balance nurturing oneself with inner child with disciplining oneself to achieve long-term goals. Which that, when we were talking about the year of the fire horse yesterday, it was also mentioning the need to like maintain motion while also integrating your self-care, because rest is conducive to productivity. Lineage and legacy. This axis governs how one builds a lasting legacy, Capricorn, based on their heritage, roots, and memory, Cancer. Cardinal energy. As cardinal signs both initiate action, making this axis driven to build, protect, and structure their environment. Key polarities: Cancer is water, focusing on feelings, family, memory, and the private sphere. Capricorn is earth, focusing on structure, ambition, public life, and the material world. When balanced, this axis allows an individual to create a secure, nurturing home while simultaneously achieving professional success. And this is finding a community that helps you with that. That helps heal that axis within you by emotionally supporting you and encouraging your ambitions and holding you accountable to your disciplines. Yay. It was cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Can y'all hear that? Miss Trixie. I just finished reading today, Marsh. I mean, if you want to pay for a reading, you can, but I just finished the collective reading, and this was such a good one that I think I want to upload this one. This one was a good one. This was the juice. And I think that's what I'm gonna call like the live series, the juice, because it's juicy. And it's nurturing. It quenches your thirst for knowledge and growth and expansion. Because I am a Sag rising. That's what we do over here. I wait to watch it again and get to go back to things and analyze more, Yeah. This is a good one. I also feel like I want to re-upload the one from Friday too. That one was a pretty good one too. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's about, but I'll have to like re-upload it. And then there's also some lives that I did re-upload, but I didn't like re-watch them, so like I didn't like put in the description and the tags and stuff, but they're like unlisted on the channel. I should just make them public, and whatever comes of them comes of them. Hey, but I'm gonna call that it. I might end my night eating some salmon. I might not. It depends on if that shit is Hi Miranda, there's a link in my bio to book a reading if you would like one. I also think I want to add FaceTime readings, and not actual FaceTime. They'll be, thank you Miranda, not actual FaceTime, but they will be like on Zoom, because I don't want to give out my number like that. But FaceTime is like, I don't know, it just sounds cooler. So I think I'm gonna add those to my link as well. And I need to like make a booking link for my beauty services as well, because I like, it's taken me, I recognized that it's gonna take a lot more consideration than I expected to like create a whole website. That's what I was trying to do last year. But I also recognize that it is still important to have somewhere for some kind of link for people to just directly book for themselves. For like all my services. Yeah. So that's something I need to do. I also need to do my taxes, y'all. Not because I'm paying any. I'm getting money back. And I'm gonna need my money back. That was the Ace of Wands. I just thought that was interesting. Your 2024 taxes, you just did them? Alright. W2 for the, yeah. I don't know. They sent me mine like last week, I think. I really do. And I mean, look, like, for my beauty services and my, like, tarot services, I haven't, oh, Caesar! We just ended, but, like, hey, how are you? Caesar just had his birthday last month. And it's still Aquarius season, so everybody say happy birthday, C's. What were we talking about? This, you might be interested in this collective reading we just did. I don't know if he's still in here. He might have just left. Okay, now he said, there you go. You might be interested in the reading we just did. The fact that you, because he doesn't come often, but the fact that you came for this one, and this was like a real informative message. I'm going to repost this live. I'm going to send you the link for you to check it out, because there might be some things in there for you. And Aquarius was like heavy in a heavy influence in the reading too. Because I don't know, how have you been feeling lately? Like, if you... I'm supposed to put the book first. Have you been feeling... I'll keep a lookout, man. Because life been... It's the eclipse. That's what we was talking about, man. Energy been through the roof. That's what we was talking about. Energy been through the roof, but there's a need to, like, calm it down so that you can properly redirect it in a way that nurtures what it is that you're trying to grow. See? Have not been out all month, and that's very unusual for him. That is very unusual for you. This is he a DJ, y'all. This is a rave man. And I was about to say, like, have you been feeling like stagnant, or like things are not quite happening? That was in the reading too. And we weren't on here super long. I don't think. Maybe it was like an hour, but it's the last few minutes was just like a lot of chatting. Yeah, I've been feeling like I have to put more work into myself, and everything else needs to be. That's exactly what the motherfucking reading was about. Left alone, it will always be. That's exactly what it was about. So, yeah, I'm gonna re-upload this one and I'm gonna send you the link. This was a good one, and the fact that you showed up right now makes me think that there would be some things in it that you might find helpful or useful or whatever. Oh, the calling of joy, that's a sign. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. But I miss you, Caesar. I miss you, C's. When's the last time I saw you? That was when, the last time I saw you was when you had brought me that nail client. Which was like, is kind of like what was, I was also talking about in the reading. It was like being in a community of people, finding a community of people that put you on and like that put you on and like encourage you and also hold you accountable to maintaining your discipline and your goals and encourage your ambition, like being in a space that actually nurtures your growth, as opposed to being in a space where you're the only where growth is not viable and the soil is booty dirt fucking mildew ass. and you're struggling to grow with, even though despite all the effort you're putting in, and then you're also trying to encourage the growth of all the people around you, which is like fighting against the cause, because not booty dirt, yes, booty dirt, mildewy booty dirt. But you're like fighting against the cause because the people that you're trying to encourage to grow don't want to change, don't want to grow. So it's like you're at war, almost at war with these people, at war with your environment. Yeah. Right? Yes. But this is like entering an environment and an era, a space, a community of people with the same directive in a sincere way. Nah, LaJour. I'm sorry. I'm closing this out. I'm about to go hit my yoga and potentially eat me some salmon. But I like your name. Your name is cool. Yeah. Let me close this out. But thank y'all for everybody who came through today. Thank y'all for everybody who came through today, especially Renika and MILF Club. Y'all stuck it out like the whole time, and you also we was like reading this energy together. What question for homework? What question? What's your question? I need some water. And thank you for the special guest appearances. The houses is where, the planets is what. How would you describe the signs? I suppose how. No, it's the why. It's the why. Because I feel like the signs, because the planets determine what area of life is being affected, right? And the houses can show like what area of life as well, but personally, like as an astrologer, when I look at birth charts, the planets are what area of life, because like that they govern and represent, and then the houses are how that is expressed, right? And then the sign that that planet is in are indicative of your values. So, for example, I'll try to think of my own chart. I have Cancer Mercury in the 7th house. So Mercury is communication. It's your thought patterns, as well as like contracts. And Cancer is very big on tone. So tone, in the way that I communicate, is very intentional. And the 7th house is Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. Libra and Aries are both warriors, but Aries, they're opposite signs. Aries is a warrior of the self, while Libra is the warrior of the people. So, and Cancer is nurturing, and it also relates to having a strong memory. It's very close to nostalgia as well. So like my communication style is I find the tone in which I communicate things to be very important. But Libra also recognizes like time and place. Libra seeks to balance things out. So I recognize when people need to be yelled at and when not. Which I think is like evident in the way that I do these readings. Right? And so that's the way that it's expressed. That, like, my tone is expressed in a way that is meant to balance people out. I hope that makes sense. And it's also my communication can also come off very eloquent, because Libra is ruled by Venus, which is beauty. And so I can come off, my communication can be very charming to people as well, and people can become very enamored with the way that I communicate to them and feel very comfortable with the way that I communicate as well. Thank you for the question. That was cool. It was very cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end that there. So remember that you are loved, you are important, and you have value. This is a great communication and explanation. Thank you. I'm a Sag rising. Sag is a teacher. So good night, y'all. Get some sleep. Remember that you are loved, you are important, and that you have value. All right, y'all. Bye, y'all.